This is Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand for the morning of January 16th, 2023. I'm Wes Mills. Governor Eric Holcomb is calling for $500 million for a second round of funding of the Regional Economic Acceleration and Development Initiative. The READY program, administered by the IEDC, supports local economic development projects. One of the recipients in the first go-around last year was the city of Sullivan. The rural community received $4 million to support several projects. During an appearance on Inside Indiana Business with Gary Dick, Sullivan Mayor Clint Lamb said the READY money is making a difference.
Already we have seen here in West Central Indiana transformation, and that's not just a zinger, that's not just a soundbite, but you're talking about communities for many, many years that have been told that they've been forgotten or they've been told that they've been left behind. One of the biggest challenges isn't budgeting, it's not state funding formulas or fighting with the legislature or whatever the case may be. It is the apathetic nature of a lot of these rural communities. And to see this type of investment, it's unheard of, right? It truly is transformational.
Sullivan says the city is using state funds in support of a new central plaza, city pool, and housing. Indiana revenue collections for December continue to outpace projections. The Indiana State Budget Agency said Friday that general fund revenues last month totaled $1.7 billion, which was 1% above the December 2022 forecast and 2.9% higher than the same month the previous year. A group of elected officials and business leaders in the greater Lafayette area want to learn more about the state's proposal to tap into the Wabash River aquifer and pipe water 35 miles away to the planned LEAP district in Boone County. The group is drafting a letter to the Indiana Economic Development Corporation seeking more answers. Lafayette Mayor Tony Rozwarski said he assembled the working group after learning about the IEDC's plan to draw as much as 100 million gallons of water per day from the aquifer. Rozwarski says he's not against the LEAP development, but he is concerned about how much water could be used. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business, Radio on Demand.
In today's business environment, every company is a tech company. Interested in learning more about emerging technology trends that can make an impact on your strategy in 2023? Join us February 15th for IBJ's Technology Power Breakfast to hear from top tech entrepreneurs, investors, and up-and-comers. Our panelists will dive into key issues and trends that will inspire fresh ideas. RSVP or reserve a corporate table for 10 by February 9th at ibj.com/events.
Has your company grown at a rapid pace over the last 2 years? Nominations are now being accepted for Fast 25, IBJ's exclusive list of fastest growing companies in Central Indiana. Honorees will be spotlighted in a special publication in the IBJ and celebrated at an event on May 9th. Check out the changes to this year's criteria to see if your company qualifies. Learn more and submit your nomination by March 1st at ibj.com/nominations.
New York City-based Crunch Fitness is planning to open Crunch Evansville, a $5 million, 35,000 square foot fitness facility. The renovated facility is scheduled to open this spring. The fitness company says Crunch Evansville is part of a 15-location expansion in Indiana. Earlier this year, Crunch detailed plans to open its first Indiana gym in Indianapolis. The founder of Indiana-based VetCheck Pet Urgent Care Center hopes to franchise the business model nationwide. Dr. Siva Nalabotu opened the first clinic in Fishers in 2018 and the second in Carmel in 2021. He says traditional vet offices can't always see animals without an appointment. VetCheck franchisees plan to open locations in Bloomington, Dallas, Atlanta, Nashville, and 2 locations in Pennsylvania this year. They hope to have 250 locations within 5 years. The F-16 Fighting Falcon is returning to Fort Wayne's Air National Guard Base, replacing the A-10 Thunderbolt II currently stationed there. The 122nd Fighter Wing has been approved for conversion to the F-16 as part of the fiscal year 2023 National Defense Authorization Act. The move was first proposed 5 years ago. The F-16 flew for nearly 2 decades at the Fort Wayne Guard Base from 1991 through 2010. The Air National Guard says there are 21 A-10s in Fort Wayne. The older aircraft will be retired, while others will be transferred to other units. I'm Wes Mills, Inside Indiana Business, Radio on Demand.